went wrong with our rental. We was going to rent an SUV to take this boat back. And I guess you can rent an SUV that will tow a boat, but you have to turn it in at the point where you rented it. So we couldn't turn it in Georgia. And we're picking up another vehicle in Tennessee to drive back, so it didn't work out good. So I guess we have a surprise. Paul didn't really tell me a lot of details. He just said he went and bought a vehicle off Marketplace, and we're going to probably leave it in Tennessee.
Well, that surprise that my cousin Paul was talking about. Here's Paul. Here's the boat. Here's Chad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the receiver hitch.
It's not. It's mint.
You do that yourself?
I did. We put it underneath, and it was so low it was going to drag on everything. So I'm just like,
boy.
Cut a hole in the boat.
So, it's only like what, 2,000 miles?
26 hours from right here.
That's what.
No, that's just to get there. 26 hours of driving.
So you're going to want to stay tuned. There's going to be a lot of surprises. I'm just going to share the highlights. And Paul, he's going to film the details on this. But yeah, we'll stop at the big teepees, the twin arrows. I'm sure we're going to stop a lot.
Probably more on the way back than on the way out. I have a feeling.
I haven't told them that surprise.
Yeah,
They'll just have to see it.
I just said there's a surprise for the way back, and it's not this car.
All right, well, I've been picked up now and hijacked by these two.
Oh, yeah.
And Paul, he had to turn the heater off. You'll have to check his video out to see how he did that. It's kind of interesting, but we found some free tools. Did we not bring any tools? Is that
We
what?
brought some, but no vice grips.
What did we bring? One of those, what do you call it, tool bags?
Oh, yeah,
one of those,
we did.
those Fab Rat tool bags. That's what we're traveling on.
That is it. If we can't fix it, you don't need to fix it.
Yeah, I think the next intersection will go left. So yeah, we got the boat in tow behind, I don't know, Grandpa's car, Grandpa's Lincoln. Oh, what's the story, Paul?
Palm Springs edition.
Palm Springs
So
edition.
basically, I tried for 2 weeks to rent a truck or something to drive across country and leave, and no one would rent me anything. They all wanted me to bring it back, and I didn't want to bring it back because we're bringing some cool stuff back.
We'll stay in the right lane, and then
So
76 on the right.
I started shopping on Facebook, and I found this jewel, and I asked the guy, I'm like, hey, will this make it to Georgia? He's like, well, yeah, sure it will. And I said, sold, I'll come and get it.
Little did he say, will it make it to Georgia towing a 2,800-pound boat?
So we didn't change oil, we didn't check anything. I put a receiver hitch in it, and here we are.
Let's 76 right here. I got a video the other day from Hunter. It looked like you had red and blue lights behind you. What happened?
I pulled over, it's already got me a ticket.
Yeah, you got a ticket for speeding?
Yeah, she just floats, man. We were doing 73 and a 55.
Oh, yeah, she's a glider then.
Yep.
That's awesome. Runs on 87, 85.
It pings pretty bad coming up that big hill.
Well, the good thing is, it's downhill from here to Albuquerque.
New Mexico.
You speak Navajo?
Yeah.
You got Navajo?
Oh, yeah. We're getting some culture.
So, the universal joint or drive shaft is rubbing on something important under the car. I believe we have too much tongue weight or something going on in the car, but I don't know. We're just going to kind of let it develop, and hopefully we can make it.
Jeez.
All right, we just had free chicken. We got here late, and it was a score, actually.
It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yep. Maybe because I'm just hungry, but it was really good.
Yeah. So we got fuel. We're in Santa Rosa, New Mexico, and we're just gonna keep on trucking. So
Amarillo by morning.
yes, sir. All right. So I've officially pushed this car to its limit. We got 0 miles on the clicker, no fuel, and we're like rolling up to the pump. I think it's becoming inaccurate. However, this station's closed, so we may not be getting our fuel here. So
we're gonna get something here.
maybe draining the hoses to
Yep.
get over there to the Conoco.
Well,
The Yellow Submarine's about to cross the Mississippi River, and we'll be in Memphis. Paul's thinking we've been on the road 30 plus hours, and we're still not there yet. All right, we've made our last stop until we get to Central Tennessee, where we are going to be staying for the afternoon and evening to go deal with our project we're picking up tomorrow. And Chad is gonna check the oil and fix the heater.
yeah.
So this heater thing we got going on here is this pair of vice grips, and we've been regulating it with the screw. Chad has a program, so I'm not going to get involved in that, but it's something like a quarter turn or half a turn, and that regulates up and down with temperature.
You might need a quarter two.
No,
oil.
we don't need no oil. It's good. It's starting to darken up nicely and look good. Paul, he had to go use the bathroom, so he disappeared like quick. He disappeared. So, yeah, stay tuned. The boat is headed back. So, against their will, I grabbed some groceries, and it's probably a good thing because this is where we're staying tonight. Holy cow!
Looks like something out of The Shining or something.
I can hear banjos playing.
Yeah, that's
right. When I see chopped up firewood over there, I'm like, you know what? It feels good to be here, to land. I'm telling you. Running water.
Probably the next thing we'll have to do after we get to
Hey, I seen a pond right down there when we pulled in. I'm all good with the pond. We'll just go shower in the pond.
I will watch you.
I guarantee when your wife gets here, she is not staying at this place.
She's staying. This is haunted. She's staying.
Oh, it is haunted.
Yeah, that's why she got it.
Okay, awesomeness. Well, it's bright and early, day 3, I guess, of the adventure with Paul and Chad. Froze pretty good here in Tennessee. See the ice on the windows. This little cabin was pretty warm. Heater works pretty good. Leaves are falling here in Tennessee. Getting ready for winter. See that ice on there? I don't get that in Lake Havasu. Anyway, we'll be taking that back tomorrow. But today, I've got a little deal set up with Derek at Vice Grip Garage and Paul. Paul's never met Derek. And Derek's gonna sell him a pretty cool little car. So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna goof around at Derek's place, Vice Grip Garage. And I don't know, we'll film some cool stuff. Stay tuned.
A few moments later.
Is it gonna blow?
Oh, it's working.
I think it's turning.
working.
I think it's turning. I think we'll be able to.
Oh yeah, it's blowing good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Well, as long as it'll circulate coolant, then we should have heat coming out of it. So yeah,
Well,
that's
the coolant doesn't come out of the bottom of it. We're gonna be mint.
I'm
yeah.
not going to turn the switch off just in case.
That's probably a good
Yeah,
idea.
perfect.
Yeah, let's
we'll deal with that later.
Favor B.
Oh, hey Derek,
How's it going?
how are you?
Doing good.
What do you got going here?
Oh, air in the bag's up.
Sprite Zero.
Yeah.
So, what's the aroma?
I don't know what that is.
It's the smell of heater core leaks just a little bit.
Is that what it is?
I think it's
Just pretend you didn't smell it. Then.
okay. I'll pretend I didn't smell. This is a pretty sweet little truck. So what's this got in for a motor?
It's got a 496.
496 big block series.
Yeah, big block. It's on Terminator X. It's got all the hooplas and doop dabs. 4L80. It's on bags, semi wheels, whole 9 yards.
Way nice truck. Dakota Digital.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. Those very nice dash setup.
Pop the hood.
Derek's gonna show off a couple of his little things. Yeah, we're just having fun. A couple of cool hot rods here. 69 Camaro action, little vanishing paint Challenger action here at Derek's Vice Grip Garage. All right, I've found myself meandering around this feller's garage here. He's over here on the phone. I'm gonna go look at a couple of his projects here. I'll show you my favorite. This is my cousin Paul's project here. This thing's whatever. But over here, oh, and then there's Chad over here working on that project, so we can leave sometime in the next day or so. This is pretty cool. This is super cool right here. But over here in the back corner, this right here is probably one of my favorite. That right there car is one of my favorite of all time. Love that Model A. What a cool hot rod that is. It's too bad it's all up in the air. I'd make Derek get it down so I could drive it, honestly. Like, there is transmission fluid leaking out of a transmission on the floor here. Oh, this is kind of cool. A little supercharged turbo 400 350 engine. A little bit of a hot rod roundy round thing here. I don't know. That looks like an expensive hobby, just saying. Anyway, we're going to be getting on the road here and getting out of here in a little bit. But just thought I'd do a little walk around here at Derek's garage at Vice Grip. So, what are we driving to lunch, Derek? We driving this hoopty here to lunch?
Yeah, we're going to drive this old 74 square to lunch.
Will it make it?
I hope so. I got a jumper box and a fire extinguisher. What else we need, you know?
I love the way this guy rolls.
Max in the back seat.
You can never have many Terminator Maxes kicking around.
So, yeah, this is our ride to lunch if we can get it to run. You know, if we get stopped, they may ask if it's stolen.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even see this has a real headliner in it. I've never had one of those.
Now, this little section of road's pretty neat, Derek.
Yeah, pretty cool.
If that doesn't make you smile, you should just probably get out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, get back in the Lincoln.
Yeah.
I don't know any batteries that'll do that.
No.
Pretty hard to find a electric SEMA conversion that can make that kind of noise.
It's a pretty old town.
Yeah, 1894.
Yeah.
That's actually the first house.
That looks like the cabin
That's like
we're
what
staying in.
Yeah.
That looks like our cabin, actually. It's cool.
What year's this truck, Derek?
74.
That's a good bridge. I love it. Oh, truck runs pretty good.
This truck does run good. Oh man.
Love it.
Not bad for an old crew cab.
Yeah, for an old wore out Chevy.
This poor engine, we dynoed it, and I'm like, that's really good. We put in this truck, and I run it, and I'm like, that doesn't feel right. And then the dyno guy was like, yeah, but it's a crew cab, steel body,
Weighs like 8,000 pounds.
Right,
here.
like you're moving a semi, basically, right?
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, now that you put it in perspective,
Yep.
seems right. Yeah. It'll do a nice smoky burnout.
Oh yeah. Enough weight up front on it.
So this guy is over here getting zip ties to tie the battery down in this Hudson Hornet. Really, this isn't the Hudson Hornet, but we've named it Doc. It's a two-door. Hudson Hornet, Doc, the Hudson Hornet. So there seems to be a puddle of fluid here on the floor, but I'm going to look at this Chevelle burnout car, whatever you want to call it. Look at this thing. Supercharged. Oh, this is awesome. This car is legit. And then there's, look at this thing with the patina.
Yep. So whenever you feel you're at the top of the band, you gotta crank it on. And then it's at the top there.
There seems to be some motocrossing going on over here.
Choke, 4 kicks, it'll pop.
What's this puddle?
Don't worry about that.
That's
That means
mine.
there's oil on it.
If there's some under it, there's some in it.
Yeah.
I love it.
You know?
Paul, he's gonna test ride this motorcycle.
There's some.
You can outrun this light really fast.
It sounded like it was pretty fast.
Yeah, I lost my hat. I had to go back and get it.
You had to go find your hat in the dark.
So what do you think? Does it rip pretty good?
It does.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's no joke.
It's no joke. It's fast. Yeah.
It sounds like it comes unglued when you get her on the
does.
bike.
Yeah, the
Well,
top end
it's a weird bike. Cause
Yeah.
like even like fourth gear, you're in half throttle and it's bogging deep. And then all of a sudden it just snaps, and you're like, my front wheel is in on the ground. I can't steer.
Yeah, I just rode a pretty good wheelie with one hand holding the light. It was pretty fun.
I don't know if it's gonna start.
We are headed back from dropping off the boat, and we're going to stop by the world famous Buc-ee's. I've never been to a Buc-ee's, so we're going to go in here and check it out. And then we are headed to pick up a car from Derek's and headed back home. So Vice Grip Garage, here we come after we get some Buc-ee's. Okay, we're here at the food court, lunch court. Chad, he's trying to decide between the Texas cheesesteak and chicken
Briskets.
fajita and the brisket sandwich. I love that brisket sandwich.
That looks pretty good.
And I just want to try one ball because everybody rants and raves about it so much. But
Yeah,
anyway, we're gonna. This is what 10:30 at night.
something like that.
We're gonna get our dinner and head for our little homestead in the woods.
Yeah,
our
our
cabin.
little cabin there.
And then tomorrow morning we're trucking.
Yeah, we'll get to listen to the rodents fight again tonight. We'll get up.
So I've been trying to record it, but we got a couple of rodents, and I kind of think they're bigger than squirrels, but I don't know. They got a little rowdy last night.
Oh yeah, they sound like a couple of full-size possums up there getting after.
I looked outside, I didn't see a hole in the wall where they're getting in the wall, but they're getting on the roof, that's for sure.
That's loud.
So yeah, stay tuned. We'll catch up to you in the morning, but here we are at Buc-ee's, just outside Atlanta.
The next day.
It's our last morning in Tennessee, staying in our cool old cabin. As you can see, we got no boat. Boat's gone. Back to the owners. So awesome. And we're going down to trade this hoopty in on another old hoopty, and we are going to be rolling westbound. Well, kind of like the monkey that laid his tail on the tracks said, it won't be long now. We'll be on our way. Current situation, broke down here, probably less than 2 miles from Derek's. Here we go. Paul needs my help, so we're gonna go get on this change and tire program. Stop here to get us a little Southern barbecue in Savannah, Tennessee. The old car's running good, and we'll be in Memphis in 2 hours. Well, we've made it to New Mexico. Sometime this afternoon we'll be in Flagstaff, and I'll be departing this adventure, and these guys will head on up the road.